Are you ready for it?
Welcome back to the site. Thank you for joining me. Today's topic is one that will generate a conversation. Not a bad one, I hope, but one that maybe will come back and give me advice, maybe correct something I've said. And if that is the case, I welcome that. And the viewers, I've got no doubt, will be grateful for that advice. So 230 volt electricity. Okay, if you are hooked up on site to the EHU, the electric hookup, you'll be limited by amperage. Okay, and in the UK it's not uncommon for that to be up to about 16 amps, maybe 10. But if you're in Europe, on the continent, 10 is often the maximum. I've known it be as low as 6 or indeed 4, and that will provide you with a challenge should you want to operate a number of your appliances concurrently. And therefore, understanding the power usage of your appliances on board your van is really quite important. Okay, you need to look at the stickers, look at your owner's manuals, and maybe write a spreadsheet. I've done so on my tablet. I know I'm a bit dull, but it makes me better understand what I'm using in the van. I'll give you a couple of examples. Okay, so Heidi's fridge freezer, not forgetting she's quite old now, and her appliances will be more power hungry and inefficient than maybe a modern van. On full power, she's using about 220 watts. If you take the wattage number, divide that by the voltage, so 220 watts divided by 230 volts, it's just under an amp of usage. Okay, let's call that 1 amp. 1 of 16, if I'm in the UK, is not a lot. 1 of 4 or 6 in Europe would be quite a lot, so something to consider. Okay, my air conditioning system, okay, that uses about 2000 watts of power, okay, on full power. Okay, I hope to be using that a lot this year, but if I do, I'm using nearly 9 amps of electricity. Clearly that's not going to happen in Europe, but it might happen in the UK, so worth considering. And I suppose finally, don't forget those appliances that are out of sight and therefore easy to overlook. Your hot water boiler is probably buried under a seat or under a cupboard somewhere, okay, and maybe switched on to 230. And if it is, that will be using quite a lot of power. Mine uses about 830 watts. Okay, if I divide that by 230 volts, I can see that I'm consuming about 3.7 amps. Let's call that 4 to round it up for safety. And you can see by adding a few of these things together, it could be quite easy to exceed the amperage limit of your site. Okay, worth considering. Have a look at your manuals and make some considered decisions. Thanks for joining me. If you like this content, share the message and press that subscribe button. Thanks very much.